Bada bing, bada boom.
Sunday with the boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Here we go.
But, welcome.
Welcome in, man. Very first episode, y'all. Very first episode.
Pyro
I ain't gonna let him. No, I ain't gonna give him a chance.
Spider King, we're all here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, man. Do y'all want to continue the conversation about Dungeons and Dragons, or what do y'all want?
Yeah, we can keep going when we was talking about Dungeons and Dragons,
okay.
Because, me, I always been interested in the Dungeons and Dragons franchise for a long time.
Yeah.
Very first Dungeons and Dragon actual close to Dungeons and Dragon itself is, I don't know if you ever heard of the game Neverwinter.
Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons Online. Neverwinter.
Yeah. That's the very first game I played that had it was wrapped around Dungeons and Dragons itself. And that kind of started me on that pathway, I want to play Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that, because I always created a paladin type of character. So I was I'm always the person with sword and shield. At any point in time, I'm just hey, y'all need to get it done, and or something like that, let me know, type of thing.
So what you're saying is, before I say this, when I create a character, or at least when I used to create characters, I used to self-project a lot, onto my characters that I'm creating. So say, before, whereas, compared to now, I create fighters most of the time just because I like to sit back and, watch how people play. But before, I used to create a paladin because I'm more of a protector in real life. You know what I'm saying? I want to be there for the party when they most need it and, be the big guy of the group. You know what I'm saying? I was self-projecting, myself onto my characters, and that's why I would usually create paladins.
Yeah,
are you kind of doing that same thing?
Yeah, I do.
I feel that.
I did the same thing, because at first it was more barbarian, because barbarians, they're strong and they're right there and they're gonna protect the team no matter what.
Right.
But then a paladin is more laid back, but it's still gonna protect the team.
Yeah.
You got the sacred weapons and all that right there, and then you got the shield. So you got your martial art weapon, and you got your shield, and that's what you just portraying on. And it's just that's just my character. I'm just shake on the paladin. Versus if you a cleric or an assassin, you're gonna be more so in the back end of things, because you're not being front lines and stuff like that. Unlike paladins and stuff.
I feel that. But what class would you play if you were to play Dungeons and Dragons Spider King? What class would you play, bro?
Oh, we're going to me. Okay, cool. I overheard you guys talking about something called Everwinter. I've heard of it, but never actually knew what the hell it was.
So Neverwinter is just Dungeons and Dragons Online, bro.
Yeah, that's all it is.
As for a class, now that's where the conversation early before this whole recording session started. More or less, my character is a corrupted blade, essentially giving whoever's wielding me the power to fuck someone's shit up.
Oh, he said a corrupted blade. I was
bro, creating classes, bro. Bro is about to write up a whole homebrew, bro. He said, "I'm a corrupted blade. I'm not even a person. I'm whoever."
Nope,
bro.
Because you got the artificer, the barbarian, bard, cleric, druid. My bad. I'm gonna get butchered for that one.
Yeah.
Fighter, monk, paladin, ranger, rogue, sorcerer, warlock, and wizard, and then sometimes blood hunter.
So the way he said a corrupted blade, bro, I really feel like he's the type to play rogue.
No, I'm basically the blade inside. Okay, let me give you a little bit of backstory for the character itself, since we're talking D&D. The character itself is more or less a demon possessing a sword, right? Those wielding the sword itself, you're corrupted, but you're also becoming what was a part of the sword, essentially. I put my soul in the sword, and you're becoming me.
Gotcha.
Taking on my role.
And so out of no, I got it where he's like, out of all what he just said, he's like either three classes: sorcerer, warlock, or wizard. Out of those three,
bro.
But
he
mainly,
a mix.
he a mix. Yeah, he a mix of all. He a mix of all three. He's like a mix of all three, like because like. But I think it's more towards his class. Be more towards sorcerer because he's using a spell to transform himself. Oh, that's the freaking sacred weapon. That's why I'm so dang on powerful. I got him. Jesus. What I do?
Well, it's like if you're wielding me, better be careful. Don't break me. Don't break my ass.
Drop it. Oops. Ouch.
Exactly.
You might run
exactly. It's like, like, hey, you break me, you better clean the damn blade.
I wonder what happens when I break it. Does your soul just get released into the atmosphere, or
Essentially, I want to say if the blade breaks out of, let's say, stupidity, all hell's gonna break loose.
Got you.
Essentially, the sword is a confine, keeping kind of like a djinn in a lamp. You don't want to fuck with a djinn in a lamp. You want to rub that lamp, get those wishes. You don't want to fuck with the djinn by taking the lamp out.
So break it just in case of emergencies. Got it.
No, don't break it in case of emergencies. Hey, Spider King, we need you to get rid of this big ass dragon. Cool. Break the sword. Like, what have you done?
Like what?
Why have you done this?
Because like with a paladin class, like we have sacred weapons made by a certain group of people for us during battle and stuff. That's part of it being a paladin. Like our sword and shield, they're both are sacred to us. So nobody it's sacred. It's sacred to us, so nobody else won't wield it. So like Pyroness as a fighter try to pick up my sword, he won't be able to wield my sword because it's specially made for me. But if Spider King is a sword himself, I'm just like, I'm more so like, yeah, he's probably like, I'm
more like that guy who's like, hey, you want to see a trick? Pick me up real quick.
Yeah, man. But again, that's the realm of like, homebrew, creating your own rules. And, depending on the setting that you have, the GM, game master that you have, it may or may not, create a worse time than what you are wanting to have. I know me as a DM, as a dungeon master, I feel like I would play more towards the regular rules, and create more of a story-based campaign, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if I can entertain you guys with a story and more or less, half game, half story type deal, like a book, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't read books, but I can create books, bro, which is weird. Like, I try and make it to where it's like a story, like a book, where the players are the characters. The players are the ones, writing the pages, basically.
Right.
So, I feel like I'd be able to be a good DM. It just takes a lot of work. And
why don't we do that then?
Lazy.
You brought up the idea. Why don't we do that then? I mean, and like we also brought up dice.
Yeah, true.
Got my own dice.
It's possible. Like I said, next year, Halloween, I could have something written up. We can make it up. We can make it a podcast thing because I can share my screen and write up maps and stuff like that. But lazy.
We should do that. We should do that sooner. That'd be a good.
If I'm gonna be the DM, it's gonna take at least a year.
Damn.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, bro. But
it's like, hey, Steel, how good are you at making a DM story?
Well, give me 5 minutes, I get it.
Bro said 5 minutes, I can make some.
All those in nomination to Steel. We, the clerics.
Oh my gosh.
What's that?
Oh, I found the perfect dice. I'm still on Etsy and talking to y'all.
Yo, we shopping for dice, bro.
Shopping for dice, and I already got mine.
Right. You over here behind, bro. You lacking right now.
You need to get you some dice.
Do you guys know who Steve Lacy is?
Who?
Steve Lacy. He's the artist that made Bad Habits, the song that goes, I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me.
I'll just share my screen real quick.
Wait. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the rest of the thing go.
Now, don't tell me these are fucking hard. Pause.
Woo!
Yeah,
Look at those babies. Hold on, now I gotta look at my dice real quick.
But, you know.
Now I gotta look at my dice. Hold up. Do I have anything more badass than that? That's something close. Hold on.
All right, tell me why they got a picture of this right here on the screen. I don't want to know why, but okay.
They're not that cool, but still pretty good looking, my opinion.
But so Steve Lacy had a concert recently, right? And I guess somebody threw something on stage. I don't know what it was, but somebody threw something on stage, and Steve Lacy was like in the middle of a song, but he completely stopped the song and was like, yo, who keeps throwing stuff up here? Hey, you with the camera right there. Give me that. Grab the camera from the person in the front row and completely smashes the camera, bro, and just walks off, bro. Doesn't even finish the song. He just walks off and doesn't come back. Bro.
Hey.
Bro, imagine being that person with the camera. Like, yo, you know how mad I would be? Like, how you just gonna throw my camera like that? There's 10
camera from home
here.
I would have pulled him in there. He would have been like, you. He reached down there, I would have said, come in! Yeah!
So it's like, ah!
You gonna suplex the man? God.
Yeah,
Bring
bro.
him straight on down. Where you go?
I'm climbing up there, bro. As soon as he throwing my camera, stuff ain't going down sweet like that, bro. I don't care who you is, bro.
Security been trying to beat me, but I would have been beating security.
For real, bro. You. Bro, just because you get a little clout, just because you singing a little song, bro, you think you him? Nah, bro. I'm jumping up. Honestly.
All right.
Yeah, bro.
All right, now
Yeah.
I want to ask this, like I know most of us, well, probably all three of us, are like introverts.
Yep.
So before COVID even struck, I was already an introvert. Like I'm kind of on the middle side of it. I can be extrovert sometimes, but like life before COVID, that's something that seems like a faded dream, like, because like it was like nobody not wearing no mask. You ain't worried about nobody coughing. But as soon as like COVID hit, somebody go, you like, oh.
Wait a minute now.
Wait, what are you doing? Like, but then now, like, COVID is still around now, but it's not as it was. Like, it's shut down everything. Everybody was like, oh my gosh, I gotta stay in the house. But a whole bunch of introverts was like, yeah, we need to stay in the house. Like, this is
exactly
natural for us. But
I mean, hey, being introverted for that long, I mean, look, most of the stuff I got in right now is because of COVID. The lights right here, that board over there, all because of COVID, because I wasn't going nowhere except for what I needed to get. But it did have its drawbacks, especially when I myself caught COVID. And I'll tell you all now, it's not fun. Like, for those of you watching here and then those watching later, it's not fun. I swear to... fun story. I swear to God, I had a big-ass Jack Daniels. This big. That big. Finished that whole bitch off.
While sick? Oh, no.
While sick, yeah. While sick the whole time.
Nah, bro.
I kid you not. I'm not kidding. I'm not talking about some small ass shot glasses of whiskey. No, I'm talking about a big ass glass this tall and shit. Big ass glass of whiskey, all in that bitch with some soda. Down, and then just knock the fuck out sleep.
He over there like this.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how it felt. I'm like, ooh, I'm sick, but fuck it.
Hey, on the topic of alcohol, I did try the soju, and I love it. I would like it.
Yeah.
Hold up. Let me get my little cup real quick. I have my apple cider right here.
This guy.
Have my mixing cup right here.
Pulled out a Powerade bottle, y'all.
Bro, he really about to go get some alcoholic beverage, bro. He's really about to do that. Back to the topic of like introvertedness.
If you recognize the top, you already know. I don't even have to show it on camera. Just red top.
That looked like Fireball, but
Thank you. Let the whole folks at home know. It's like, what the hell could that be? Fireball.
Bro, I don't even drink. That's a crazy thing, bro. Like,
it's like, let the folks at home guess. You don't gotta tell them.
Bro, I didn't know it was a guessing game, bro.
It is. That's why I said if you know the top, then I don't need to explain it.
I didn't know what the dang guess was, bro. I just guessed. I was guessing, bro. I said it looked like what it looked like. I didn't say that's what it was. I don't. Drink, bro.
Hold on. You never tried it, yet you know what it is.
Yeah, bro. I have general knowledge of everything on this planet, bro. Just general knowledge. Don't know where I'm getting it.
Excuse me while I raise my hat a bit too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just general knowledge of everything, bro. I don't know why.
This man absorbent knowledge like osmosis.
Yeah, bro, for real.
It's not word of mouth; it's air to skin.
Yeah, bro. Something like that. But I've always been an introvert. Outside of of course, COVID and everything like that, I've always kept to myself all throughout high school, even before high school. Partially because I was a military kid, moving around a lot. But nah, man, introvertedness is just kind of my thing, bro. I've been trying to become more of an extrovert now that I'm kind of adulting and getting older. I've been trying to talk to more people, but it's a task. It's a hassle more than what I'm usually willing to put out. Like I really have to feel someone's vibe in order to really become more extroverted. You feel me? So yeah.
One more good shake, and we should be Gucci.
What about you, Still K? How are you doing on the introvert extrovert scaling?
Oh, me.
Ooh. Yes.
Weekend.
Oh, yes, that's good. Oh. Sorry.
Let them get it out.
Sorry.
Let them get it out.
Bro.
But
thank you for sharing that link, Steele.
But me, I've been like kind of both because extrovert and introvert. But the older I got, the more I started turning into introvert. But then at the same time, it came with also being a content creator. And then when I started becoming a content creator, that's when I was just like, you know what? Yeah, I'm on a computer talking to who knows how many people watching me do what I do. But at the same time, I'm an introvert, but okay, what if I'm out there and what if I'm at a convention and a fan sees me, they want to talk to me, and the first thing I do is
back away from the conversation or just kind of look at them or
back away real slowly.
I feel you, bro. And I still struggle with this now. I try and integrate Pyronex into my daily life, and try and be that guy, because at the end of the day, I'm him, he's me, but real life is just, I wouldn't say it's scary, but it's intimidating because you never know when you're going to be rejected. Not that I'm afraid of rejection, but rejection kind of sucks when it comes to interpersonal talking to people on a day-to-day basis. It's like you never know what you're going to get with people, especially now because people are more prone to be rude with people, I feel like. So to really express yourself and try and put yourself out there, it's a scary thing or an intimidating thing, you feel me?
Yeah.
It
really is. Like I'm not gonna be like weird towards fans and stuff when I do meet them, but it's just like you just think about like I'm kind of gonna be like on the little end of it, but once I breathe, like I learned like over the years I learned breathing techniques to do like if I start to feel a little anxious or.
So you have like social anxiety.
Yeah, I get that too. It started kicking in at the same time. I'm like, yep, here we go.
Yeah, that's how
I know that feeling.
I have social anxiety too, boy.
Hell,
Once too many people start coming up, but I can recommend it to y'all because it's one of the best things, and the people that are listening or the people that are watching, just think of a color in your head when you're doing breathing exercise. For me, my inhale is blue and my exhale is red. So I'm getting rid of it. Inhale blue, exhale red. And it's a mental thing, and then it just helped me relax because blue is such a calming color. And then it helps me, it helps slow down the rhythm of my heart rate and stuff like that. Because like when I'm in like personally, I hate going to work because it's too many people. I personally hate it. It's just like a lot of people. I just be like, what time is it? I only been here for 5 minutes, but I wish it was time for me to go.
It definitely be like that.
But over time, it kind of became a thing for me. Or if I get to feeling like too anxious or something like that, I do the same type of method and control my breathing and learn that I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be okay. So that's how I look at it.
I feel like meditation is important, man. Like really, it's just another like coping mechanism, and it's better than a lot of other stuff that you could be doing. I used to punch walls to cope, and that didn't end well. But like meditation, it'd be. Why are you looking like that, bro? Meditation, I feel like is one of the better coping mechanisms that are out right now, bro. So everybody should try that.
Yeah, I got a hole in my wall right now from me punching it. So yeah,
I mean, hey, you two have already described your coping mechanisms. Mine is basically this fidget spinner. While we're talking right now, the whole time I've been just doing this. Even before I do a recording video, as Pyro once had mentioned before, like in our first Sunday with the boys, it's not easy to do a damn video with a one take.
It's not, man.
So, a lot of the times, I'll have my fucking fidget spinner out, be flicking that bitch back and forth, be like, okay, we got this, bitch. We got our fucking sticky note right here. Let's fucking go! Then I start off, look at the camera, give it a practice. I kind of do smile like that. I'll be smiling like, yeah. I fuck up, and I'm like, son of a bitch! And then I keep trying until I can get it in one take.
See, this thing, like, with me being a little bit different from y'all, like, a lot of people know I stream. Like, people know that, like, I stream, so it's like, it's kind of different. Everything is just straight through, uncut, raw. But when I try to record, I'll be like, what is this? What am I doing? And then, I'm self-taught through everything, through my whole process, the years I've been doing it. I self-taught myself how to edit, how to do everything. Me having ADHD, this is a
grinder.
A herb grinder. You feel me?
Oh,
and it's
gas grinder.
It's magnetic, so I catch myself sometime on stream. I just be holding it in one hand, just feeling the magnet, or I'll take the whole thing apart, no problem at all, and then I'll just be sitting here putting it together the whole time and still be talking to people.
Yeah.
Like right now, I done took it apart 2 times already, and I'm putting it together for the second time.
Kobe, ADHD boys, assemble!
Nah, man. Like, you need something, bro. Need something to keep you focused, or like,
Did he freeze? Okay, there he is.
What?
Sorry.
I froze a little bit.
You froze him, so you're like, eh.
Oh, my bad. But like, let me give you an example. So when I was like at, I think like 100 subscribers or something like that, you don't realize, people are really like watching me. Like, you know, I went into Walmart one time, like, and I was like handing out business cards for my YouTube channel because, you know, I got business cards for it. You know, I was handing out business cards, and one person was like, "Oh yeah, I already know who you are. You're Pyronax. Like, I watch you already." And I was like, "What? You know me? What you mean you know me? Like, huh?" Like, wait a minute, I'm only at 100 subs. How you know me already? You know what I'm saying?
It's like even for me, like before I started the gaming, I was an artist. I did music, so people still know me from that. And then they'd be like,
Speaking of, you need to talk about that interview thing because that junk looked professional. Like, what was that, bro?
Yeah, I played it a second, but I did music for a while, and then like I kind of started losing who I really was, slower, more and more and more. So eventually, I had stopped doing it, and I just started playing video games. Went back to my roots and started playing video games again. And when I started playing video games, everything was like, I was having fun. Like I was I was myself. I was 100% me. But at the same time, it was before I called myself Steel K Gaming or SKG. Like my name was Beast Slayer 292. Like that was my name. And then I was fighting with 3 different people. Like I was fighting. I had myself. I had Steel K. Then I had Beast Slayer. And I was just rambling myself together, and I was rambling myself together, and next thing you know, I drove myself crazy. Then I just stopped for a whole year. I stopped making videos and everything. I got with somebody, and it made it even worse with content creating, music making, and next thing you know, I stopped completely. Yeah. Now, music is still a big part of me. It's still part of my talent, but like you said, to see. Like I got 120 on my YouTube, 128, which is a big number for me on Twitch.
Yeah,
I got
a big number, bro.
Like my next door neighbors, it's like they're kids. Some of them are kids.
Yeah,
and I was coming home one day, and I got my hoodie on. I got my SKG hoodie on, and he was like, the boy was talking to his mama. He was like, he played video games. He played video games. She was like, shh. She's like, shh. He don't want to talk. I was like, no, it's fine. And I was like, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Because that's why I kind of had to move my setup from the front room to my room because I could hear them next door when they a little loud in my recording. So I went to my room where it's further back. But it's always like excellent to see like but I kind of always been like an influencer because I have people I know they like to try to they like to follow in my footsteps and stuff. I got brothers and stuff. They wanna be like creators. They want to make content. I know some people they want to play video games. It's always been like back and forth with me, and that's one of the best things that I done did in a while. So that's what I be looking forward to every time I turn on the camera or every time I talk to somebody. Like I got a friend right now, me and her, we just been talking, and we've been talking about she want to make YouTube content.
Yeah.
So she was asking me the rundown of how everything is, and I'm just like, yeah, I can give you all the knowledge because I done been doing this so goddamn long, and I just finally decided, yeah, it's time to take it serious.
Yeah.
Like 5-6 years, being 5-6 years in the game, like 5-6 years of like upload content. I'm just like, why haven't I took this serious by then? I just decided, on the 6th year, it's time to just get to it now.
Yeah.
But that's how it is. Like,
yeah, I feel you, bro. I definitely feel you. Like, so you hit multiple points, so I'm gonna have to slow it down. So one with kids, right? no matter, you know, how big your channel is, or no matter how, you know, what you're doing on YouTube, they're always going to be like, oh, you're a YouTuber. Like, as soon as you say it, bro, you hear that excitement in their voice. Like, wait, you do YouTube? Really? Like, you know, and that always makes me happy, because it's like, wow, you think I'm up there, but I'm not there yet. I got a lot to go, but I'm excited because you're excited. So it always makes me happy to, you know, tell, you know, kids that, yeah, you know, I do this. I'm a YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? Come check me out. As far as what you were saying about, you know, like being in a relationship at one point, I understand how, you know, how you had to take a step back from content creation to kind of focus on the relationship, because I had to do that a little bit too. Because you kind of lose yourself after a while trying to create that balance. You know what I mean? You know, because I got to a point where it was like, okay, well, I'm not giving them enough attention, but I'm also not doing anything with the YouTube because I'm trying to give them more attention. You know, so I ended up just kind of, you know, stopping everything. And I feel like, you know, that's one thing people got to be careful of, especially when starting creating content, is keeping a balance. Because it's so easy. It's so easy to just get overwhelmed with everything that's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that completely. Like, it's just so many things. Like, you learn over the years. Like, you learn the time management. You learn the balance between it. I said the thing about it's kind of me. Like yeah, I'm not with nobody right now or nothing like that. But I do got time management. I work till like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Give me like a 2-hour break to like get my thoughts together, and then jump on stream and just become who I am. But yeah, I know like later on down the line in the future, yeah, I might be with somebody, and that person will require me to be around them a little bit longer.
Well, hopefully by that time, this is a career.
Yeah, that too. I can be with them the whole day. Then by the time 8 o'clock come, hey, I'm going
right
to my laboratory.
Going to the stew. I gotta go to the stew. You know, with that being said, Spider King, has there ever been a point where it's like you have to create a schedule for yourself, or like, you know, just kind of like really balance things out, take a step away and balance things out for you and your YouTube?
No. No.
Have you ever
mainly
been
because
in like a relationship that required more of your attention than YouTube? No?
Nope.
That's understandable.
Nope, I've had no one in my life to pretty much say or take my attention away from YouTube in that aspect. So that's why I was being silent, letting both of you talk. I'm like, this is a conversation for them. I'm going to stay my ass out of this one.
Sounds like the next podcast going to be a little speed date. Little speed date game, boy.
No.
Before
we are not going down that. Tore my forehead up on that thing. But I hit my thing so hard, I was laughing, but that thing hurt. I said, beep. I said, shit, damn it. Thought I knocked the headphones off for a second.
Hey.
Damn.
Hold on, bro. Right there, bro. That's the money shot right there, boy. My boy looking mad cute right there, boy.
Wait a
Y'all
minute.
need to call him up right now, boy. What are you talking about?
Wait a
What?
minute.
What you I can't hype my boy up. That's sussy wussy. I can't hype my boy up.
Oh, wait.
Come on, now. Bro, what?
Hey, I'm gonna put a couch of velvet teddy bear up underneath it.
All I'm saying is, bro, as far as the music goes, I can tell you have a passion for music, bro. Like, definitely.
Yeah, it was mine. It was.
Don't say it was. It still is. I know it is.
Yeah, it's still a part. It's still a part of me. It's a thing that's still a part of me. Like, yeah, when I do have the chance, like the write and all that right there, I do get.
Yeah,
I do.
I know.
I write.
You know, as you know, content creators, especially now, you know, 2022. You know, you have to have multiple skills. And from what I was hearing on that video, bro, like, bro, you got musical talents, bro. Like, you should really hone that. You should really hone that and make that a thing again and integrate it into your YouTube, bro.
I got like, 250 written things in my notepad.
Yeah, man. Like, you know, you have a talent outside of the gaming stuff, outside of, you know, like outside of this, right? Talking to people, like, and I understand, like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, well, you know, I wouldn't say discouraged, but it's one of those things that you did have to take a step back from. But especially now, as you're getting more into content creation, go back into it, bro. See what you can do, because you play way too many other people's songs on your streams not to play any of your songs, bro. I swear you do, bro. Come on, Say. And you know I'm right. That's why you like looking like that.
I support like people that are into it.
Play your own stuff, bro.
I do play my own stuff
more often.
I play my older stuff, and I be like, I go back and I reminisce on, like, this is what I used to sound like, and this is what I sound like now, because as a creator and as an artist at the same time,
yeah,
I done made some crazy songs. I done wrote some crazy things. I done used my voice in many ways, but one, and I finally decided to go outside the normal. Because here everybody does hip hop and R&B, and I was just like, I want to change up the swag a little bit. So I was just like, what can I do to change up the swag a little bit? So I was just like, I like country music. Let me try a country instrumental. I jumped on the country instrumental and freaking destroyed it. And like the last 2 songs I've got produced with my engineer and stuff, they were so good. Even he had said something. He was just like, if you don't release this, I don't know what to tell you, because it's genuine and it's just who you are. Like, you can hear who you are behind the mic. Part of me want to release just these 3 songs as one little EP. The other part of me just like, let's do one more song. But I'm on the fence about it.
You're on the fence about it? I say go for it. If you go back into music and integrate it with your content creation, bro, I bet that jump is gonna skyrocket. As far as, you know, having multiple talents goes, Spider, do you have any other talents other than, of course, you know, doing the YouTube thing?
Yeah.
What's that?
God. To go on a list of it, let's start off with, I do voices. I do sing.
Okay. You sing.
I fucking draw.
Okay.
Again, there's a whole bunch more. Hell, even on that board back there.
Yeah.
But before we continue with that, I will get back to that conversation from earlier where you're like, is there a moment where I actually take a moment to pause, or did I get distracted by somebody?
Right.
Of course, we answered that. I said no. Right. No, because especially now that I got the damn community tab open, I got to focus on what the hell that's going to be. How am I going to get people to come to me, be like, all right, what's Spider King cooking up right now? Concocting his head right now. What's he putting up online? What's his next episode?
You want me to give you the keys to the streets, bro? You want me to give you the keys to the streets right now?
What kind of keys?
The keys to that community tab, bro. You want to know what you need to put up? Your drawings. The music. No, bro, get out of here with that. Ain't nobody saying feet pics. But your drawing, your music, you know, like, you know, posts saying, oh, what do you guys want to see next? Like little stuff like that, where you're really engaging with the community, whether it's, you know, small things or big things, you know, anything like that, you know, outside of, you know, oh, well, this is what's coming next, you know, on Pokemon's, you know, thing. This is the next podcast, because people are going to see, you know, what Pokemon is doing, what, you know, the Pokemon Network is doing next. You feel me? Do your art on there. You feel me? Like, you know, oh, I just created this. Go check it out on Twitter. Go check it out on Instagram, whatever. And that's going to draw people in, because people are nosy. People want to see what you got going on. So
I'm already writing this down.
But, you know, that's the keys right there, bro. Just
speaking of more keys. Speaking of more keys, I just recently got. Have you guys gotten yours yet?
Yeah,
Good.
I just recently got mine. I haven't used it yet though.
I didn't even say what it was. The handle for your YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about community tab.
Okay. No, I just wanted to make sure because they just recently told me it's like, hey, choose your own your own
Handle.
title. I'm like, okay, cool. This is what I want it to be.
Pyronax.
Oh,
Yeah.
All
right. Mine is straight up the Notorious Crew. I had to specify that I couldn't even put a hyphen in the damn thing. I'm looking at that. I was reading the whole thing. I was like, sorry, can't have numbers or periods. And I'm like,
right.
That's what the hyphen is for. You say the Notorious hyphen Crew. Fine.
Yeah,
I'll be less of a Spider-Man. I won't be the Spider-Man. I'll be just Spider-Man.
I was on the fence about if I should make it at Nax Nation or at the Pyronax, but at the end of the day, I'm not, me myself am not the full Nax Nation, right? So I just made it the Pyronax because I'm the guy. You feel me?
Yeah.
And the thing is,
Yeah.
the thing about these polls, they don't just go to your viewers, right? They go to anybody who YouTube thinks is interested in your content.
Also, yeah, I have thought about doing polls and stuff like that too, but I just don't know exactly what. But it might be a good idea to do the whole what episode I should do next kind of thing, like you were talking about.
Yeah, I have first option for this, right? Yeah, I have Blamski, right? That's the first. That's the first option.
Last one, do spam. It could be whatever is random in your head, or any of our heads, really. What's the most random thing you thought about today?
Hey, listen, I seen it. You said SpongeBob. Mrs. Puff. That Mrs. Puff is not her real name.
It's not, bro.
That came out of nowhere, but all right, I'm following.
She's an ex-convict that she.
I know.
She ran away and then she changed her name.
Yeah,
I was just like, the freak.
Yeah,
the bone school teacher. And did you know that Squidward is actually deaf? That's why he can't hear himself play the clarinet.
That part I didn't realize. No, that would explain why he can't. He's
what?
That's wait, yay! It's great how you play those wrong notes. I didn't play any wrong notes. Yeah, sure, but you played them like this. It makes more sense now. Yes, Squidward being deaf makes sense.
Because you remember the episode of SpongeBob where he was blowing the bubble shapes, and he blew one across Squidward's house, and his house started floating.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when the bubble finally burst, it messed up his hearing.
Shit!
He can still hear, but he can't hear the music like he used to. Because you remember Squidward used to play great. He was the joint, but now he think he can't even play it no more. Just think about that.
That's tough. Man, that's tough, bro.
That explains why he was all then playing all those wrong notes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
He can't hear it. To him, it sounds great still. That's why, you remember the imagination box. Every time, SpongeBob and Patrick close it, he hearing all those noises. All the noises that he hearing is just in his head.
That really does sound like Robot Pirate Island. Open to the box, you're just like,
what's up, man?
We're using our imagination.
But it is.
I use my imagination every day, bro. And you know what?
Me too. I do.
Do you use it to imaginarily get to work?
What?
I mean, you use imagination every day, so I'm assuming you use it as a means of transportation to get to work.
Nah, bro. I just use it to, get through my daily activities. You know what I'm saying? Really, do this YouTube thing for real.
I love that I can't actually hear you.
I I heard him pretty good.
I couldn't hear him. Oh, we're doing this. I can't tell if he's frozen or actually just still staring.
No, he's just staring because he just blinked like 2 seconds ago.
Oh, okay, cool. Or having a staring contest. Okay.
Nah, it wasn't a staring contest. I was just, waiting for you to understand, what I was saying. But
Too late.
I said I use my imagination to do this YouTube content for real. And the thing is, bro, the way life moving right now, bro, like for real, bro, next time I see you, just know, me, your ear, one finger.
Anyways, that's
the most sucky thing I ever fucking heard.
Hey,
me and my ear, one finger. Yeah.
Me, your ear, one finger. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? Okay. But
yeah, that's what I'm wondering about too.
Very Odd Parents is a theory behind them too, of why Timmy parents never really cared about him, always threw them to the babysitter and go out and party all the time. Because Timmy is actually adopted, and his very odd parents are his real parents that are dead.
His very odd parents are odd parents. Yeah.
His parents, Timmy's actual parents died in a car crash.
Yeah.
So at the beginning, it's two theories behind it. One is that his parents is dead. His parents are deceased, or dead, or whatever you want to call it. So that's why at the beginning it's like real dark and gloomy, and it don't light up till he see like Cosmo and Wanda. So he see his parents. So like he's seeing his parents again. But and then the second theory is Cosmo and Wanda was a drug that he was taking because he had. Yeah, it was a drug that he was taking to help with his depression. So the two, I think it was like Cosmo was like Xanax, and Wanda was like something else. So
that would make sense.
But I be watching so many theories, but pertaining to Very Odd Parents. All right, you remember the show Danny Phantom?
Right.
They say Danny Phantom is just a grown-up version of Timmy Turner. Because think about it. Just look at all the characters. Every character.
True.
You got AJ.
But you got to think, like, why they changed their names, though?
Change their name to hide who they really were. Because, listen to this. Because when Timmy, they said when you get older, you're going to forget you had fairies. So they made him forget everything. So he didn't know his name. So he had to start over with a different name. And the Phantoms, like, listen to this. Now this is where I say that this is where it takes a turn a little bit. Like, he forgot who he was, and his adopted parents, they just went ahead and dumped him. And they dumped him, but the Phantoms, they went on ahead, they adopted him while he was still young. So he grew up and became Danny Phantom. And now he still got his original. He got all his friends and stuff, but they all got different names now. He still has these memories, these weird memories, but now he's different. But at the same time, Danny Phantom has another twist to it as well. Danny Phantom, he went to inside his parents' machine where he pressed the button, and all of a sudden their ghost portal started working. But this is where it gets kind of dark and kind of crazy. He presses the button and he dies, but it's where he's not all the way dead. So his soul is stuck in between, where he's still alive but he's still dead. So he's
in limbo.
He's in limbo pretty much, but he's still alive and rocking. But when he quote unquote when he goes ghost, his body is pretty much just limp. Like his soul pretty much just come out of his body, and he can transfer in between. And he can transfer himself in and out of his body at any point in time.
Right.
And I was just like, who? And it's just like it was just something to think about. The more you look at it, the more you think about.
Bro, next episode, bro, we should look at some iceberg videos.
Most definitely.
Yeah. You know, get this thing moving in a direction. You know, you feel me?
Conspiracy theories.
Yeah, conspiracy theories and iceberg videos.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I feel like next episode we should do that.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, this episode is done.
Yeah, it is. I think it's over with. You know?
Yeah.
They came in, they sat back, they listened to us talk like crazy people.
How we gonna end the videos off, bro? How we gonna end the podcast off, bro? Because it can't be my thing every time, bro. It can't be my thing. Because that's
it was already your thing when you mentioned the whole your finger, my ear. That's how you end it.
God.
Will Pyronax put his finger in Spider King's ear? Find out next time.
The answer is yes, no matter what you say.
What?
Anyways,
no, you're not ending with that note. No.
Hey guys,
I'm gonna end this. I'm ending this one. Thank y'all so much for listening. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for watching as well. This has been the very first podcast of the Sunday Boys podcast. This was episode 1, Confused Chaos. As you can tell, there's been a lot of confusionism and a lot of chaos. But we thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm Still K, this is Pyronax, and that's Spider King. We'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace out.